What's up, people? Good morning. Welcome to the Sunday morning Fishroom Hangout stream, where we hang out in my
Good
fish room.
morning.
It's Fishy Mon.
Good morning. Pow 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 pow. Pow 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 pow.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see, can everyone hear us? Because we're trying some new stuff out today. So, can we get an audio check from the audience? Can you hear Fishy Mon? Can you hear me? And are our levels okay? Are we too loud, too quiet? Somebody too loud? Sing us another song, please, Fishy Mon.
Uh, Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion.
Here it comes again. Here it comes again. All right. So, anyone? Audio check? Audio video good?
Audio,
Sweet.
audio check.
Trying out a new setup today, folks. We're going to see how this works. Should really notice nothing much on your end, except Fishymon can now hear things that I'm doing. Like this. Oh, yeah. Just in case you guys didn't need that. Just in case you guys didn't need, you need that first thing in the morning. Come on now. Anyway, welcome to the easy stream. I got something in my eye. What we do here? We hang out in my fish
Patty,
room.
you know what, Patty? You
Oh,
want me to give you a speech, Patty?
don't listen to Pat. Don't let her ruin your vibe, man. It's Sunday. Let's take it easy. Need my coffee. Don't let her ruin your vibe, man. It's cool. So yeah, we hang out in my fish room. We do some stuff. We work on projects. We kind of talk about things that go wrong. We we address issues. We crowdsource information, ideas. I like that. If I don't know the answer, maybe you guys do. You guys have a question? Maybe somebody else knows the answer. So yeah, let me say hi to people. Hi, people. Mug. Oh, not a new mug. I got my mug. I got a new shirt. Check this out. Yeah, my last shirt, the logo wore off. That was from Teespring. This one I got from Sticker Mule, had a thing on it. I was checking it out. So yeah, we'll see how that works. Good morning. We got Fishymon here. We got Patty. Patty's here. Good morning, Patty. Color Guppies, what's up? Vinay. Maria Z. She actually said hi. Good morning, Maria. I know it's too early. John McKenzie, what's up, man? Steph, I hate stupid people. Good morning, good morning. Window liquor number 5, what's up? 3G. I already said hi to Patty. TJ Autocross, what's up, man? Good morning. The fellow New Jerseyan for you there, buddy. Hold on a sec. Okay. Sorry about that. Jen Yu, good morning, good morning, good morning. Eduardo, what's up, man? How you doing today? Ishan. Buddy. Vibes. How you doing, man? Debbie, good morning. It's Debbie Holding. Did I lose Fishymon? I think I lost Fishymon. What happened? Let me see. Let me see what happened to him. Yup, he's not there. Or he muted himself. He's there, he's just muted. I don't know what's going on with him. We'll figure it out later. He either will or won't come back. Alright, where was I? Bunny Viper, good morning. Did I miss anybody in there? Silver Creek, I missed you. Bunny Viper, Fishion, New Local Austin, good morning, good morning. 3G. Woo woo. I think I'm hitting everybody here. Anybody new? Come on. Atkins, what's up, buddy? Mirk T. Alright. I'm getting down the bottom of the list here. Show. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Kirk. Oh, he fell off. So I'm guessing his connection got screwed or whatever. He did something on his end. All right, what do we got going on while we wait for him to come back? What's new in the fish room? Let's see. Yesterday on Saturday morning cartoons, we had Alex up from the Secret History of Living in Your Aquarium, and he was talking about that Vivi website. And I see Kirk's in the background again. Hang on, let me bring him back up. Grab your audio. Are you there? Can you talk? Okay, but we can't hear you, so hold on one sec. Okay. Would you mind talking again?
Hello.
All right, I think we can hear Fishymon again. I hope we hear him again. Anyway, I don't know what happened to you. You clicked the button.
I glitched. No, I'll tell you what. I got a phone call.
Space Egg, what's up, dude? You got a phone call. Okay, that's what happened. Bumped you off.
And it knocked my Bluetooth off.
Okay.
So it brought me back, but it was your volume was coming through the phone, and
all right, guys. I gotta.
in my haste to fix that, it knocked me out.
Oh, sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. I don't know what was going on. My nose was running. Okay. Space Egg, what's up, dude? How you been, man? It's been a long time since I've seen you. It's my, it's my partner in crime in the space world. That's why they call him Space Egg. Lives in
Barbara
space.
Jackson is here. Good morning.
What's up? Good morning, Barbara. Anybody else new? Space Egg? Yeah. Cool. You miss anybody?
Bruiser, did you say
Dennis
good morning to
Christensen.
Bruiser?
I did not say good morning, Bruiser. Good morning, Bruiser. Did I miss you? Where did I miss you? Sorry, buddy. Oh, there you are.
Just came in.
Gotcha. That's why I didn't see it. It was at the bottom. Yeah. So what were we talking about? What was I talking about? New stuff in the Fishroom. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Vivi thing. So yeah, while I was going through that website up there on Saturday morning cartoons, I was scanning around and I saw that there was somebody selling Radnocentris ornatus from Tewa Creek, and then I looked a little further, and apparently they live in Madison, Wisconsin. And then I talked to some people, and apparently that username is Marcel. So I was like, oh, snap. So I dropped some money on some Radnocentris last night. I didn't get the confirmation that they're shipping, but I'm guessing maybe they'll ship tomorrow and be here Tuesday.
You,
Ship
you look a
Tuesday, maybe
lot
here be Wednesday.
sweet like sugar. I mean chocolate. Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sweet like sugar, but
Didn't
it's
mean
really
to
chocolate.
interrupt. No. It's,
Glitch is here. What's up? Good morning.
and uh, Debbie Holden didn't hear me saying good morning to you, Debbie.
Top of the morning to you. Um, yeah,
Yeah, that's
I know. That's what I was trying to
Irish.
do, but that's
That's
how I knew you
sweet.
fell off because you went silent. All right. Um, yeah, so I ordered some rads. Maybe I'll show you what they look like. The ones I ordered. We can do that in a sec. And I also, because Alex was up there after when the stream ended, I talked to him backstage. And if you guys remember, I think it was, I don't know if it was the second Fish Fam auction that Skipper did or the third. Might have been the second. But one of them that Alex did an auction for some shrimp, right? He had those Malawa shrimp. And
Mm.
afterwards, after that auction, whatever, I got with him and said, yo, you got any more of these shrimp? He's like, yeah, I got the ones that aren't the colorful ones if you want some. I'm like, cool, cool, cool. So I gave him money, whatever, but then his colony collapsed. He had like a heater that stuck on and boiled half his tank. I was like, oh, God. He said, but he said, give me till October. Long story short, I talked to him. He's sending me shrimp. So I'm getting some Malawa shrimp coming in this week, hopefully. Getting some Radnocentris coming in this week. Yeah, that's the new fish coming in. What do I got? Do I have some of those? I had a note here. Oh, yeah. The other things I've been doing has been gathering eggs for my fry, my for my rainbows. I want to talk about that too. Blue eyes. Okay. some people have given me pushback about this, calling blue eyes rainbows. Okay, but I want to note that according to science, their damn classification is still in the rainbow fish family, and until it changes, they're freaking rainbow fish. You don't like it? Change it. Leave me out of it.
Wow.
I'm talking to all you people. Okay, that was my rant.
Wow.
So, my rainbow fish, I've been gathering eggs from my Gertrudes. Well, I have some fry growing in here. I'm gonna work on that. Been gathering frittata eggs. I have a cat joining me. See, this is Lily. I don't ever get to see Lily much.
What's the picada with you?
Can I help you, Miss Lily? No? Miss Lily doesn't like to be pet
Yeah.
much. Little kitty.
Whenever she sees me, she runs.
Yeah, she's a skittish cat, let me tell you. I'm actually surprised she's down here. She's skulking. I told them. That's right, TJ. Oh, now she turned around. What's up, little girl?
Ian's here. Hello, Ian.
You're okay. You can get a pet and you'll be okay. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so that was my rant about
Misfit
rainbows. I got
Brennan's here.
good morning. I've been gathering eggs for my Luminatus too, from the frittatas. The Gertrudes, I haven't gathered any eggs recently, but that's because this setup here isn't ideal. I got to change some things. As a matter of fact, that's one of the things I really do want to change. This net breeder here, it's one of those Zis net breeder things.
Mm.
It's got a little air line with an air stone built into it, so it can kind of filter through. Well, I don't have it turned on,
Yeah.
so this stuff inside this area is getting real funky. Like I don't even know if you can see that, but it's pretty gross. So we might need to run an air line today, folks. Do some air plumbing. Look at this, little ninja cat. What are you doing back there, cat? Lily's a little cat. She's like abnormally little. She's a runt. She had a hard life in the beginning. She almost died. She was allergic to rabies
Mm-hmm.
vaccines, apparently. And that was a touch and go week. Anyway, Garcia
Mm.
Aquatics, thanks for coming, man. Good morning. Okay, so this needs an airline hooked into the central system, right? I have that whole linear piston pump thing back there. Do that in a minute.
And did you say good morning to Eduardo?
I did say good morning to Eduardo. I believe I did.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Good morning, Eduardo.
Good morning, Eduardo. Good morning, Mary Beth. Who else did I see? I think that was everybody. Everybody knew Robert
Brennan.
Jackson. That's right.
Brennan.
Yeah, so that went on my rainbow rant. That was cool. Now we're all on the same page, right?
Right.
Right.
So who was this person that was
No, I know that. What is it?
giving
Gary
you?
Lang always says that he doesn't want you to call them rainbows. He wants you to call them blue eyes. Well, you know what, Gary? Why don't you get them scientifically reclassified, and then I'll agree with you. Until then, you can enjoy looking at my rainbows. And I don't know if you noticed, but like
Okay.
you guys put the lights off in these things, just because they don't look like they have the rainbow shimmer, that's not true. They absolutely do have a rainbow shimmer to them, especially in low light. You can see it. They have like that sheen. So,
Machine.
okay, okay, okay,
Okay.
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 So what else we got? We got a whole bunch of things going
So
on
you're
today, man.
gonna use
Yeah, let's do it. Do it.
this thing as a to hatch eggs out?
Yeah, I think. Well, what I was doing was I was gathering eggs from the mop and just throwing them in that little Zis breeder box thingy, right? And
Right.
problem with
Just
that
trying to
I
get
found
more
out,
movement.
yeah, on the top there, yeah. But the problem I've had with these Zis breeder boxes is that the fry are so little that this wire mesh on the
They can,
sides, they can swim
they can swim out of it.
out of it and back into
Wow.
it, right?
That's any. That's brine shrimp tiny.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Cause
saying.
brine. I've noticed brine shrimp can swim through it as well.
Yeah. Now I know like whatever like that the net breeder thing that you have, like the ring one that floats. What is it? Swiss Tropicals, the one that you got from the one that you were growing out your pleco eggs at one time. The
It's a German made product.
isn't
I
Swiss Tropical
forget who
German?
I got it from. I
Okay.
forget who I got it from. Maybe it is them. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember seeing
But
them
it's
at the
a
Triple Crown, and I went to go back and buy them, and they were all gone, and that kind of made me mad. But you snooze, you lose.
yeah.
What am I doing?
It's a circular the same
Yeah,
concept.
they have bigger ones, smaller ones. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it floats as
Yeah,
opposed
it
to
floats
hanging
and
on the
you
side.
can hook up a airline tube, right? It's got like a filter built into it, kind of,
Yeah,
where it takes the
yeah,
tank water and
it
pumps it
does.
back in.
It has a little sponge on the end of it. It filters the water before it comes back into the ring.
Right, right, right. I've heard they're pretty good. The only issue is like some of that mesh at the bottom is so fine that sometimes it clogs up with because
Mm,
you're feeding fry a lot of like powdery foods and stuff, so they might clog up. But
yeah.
that's to be expected. All right, what do we got? I got a drill.
Maria says she's using one.
Yeah, yeah. I think I was there when Maria bought one actually, and that's why I was like, oh, I'll get that later. Big mistake.
For her Melis fry.
Ooh, don't start me on those. The holy grail fish right there. All right. Why is this chucking up weird? Make fun of my ancient drill motor all you
That,
want. I've had this thing 20 years, roughly.
jeez, what the hell is that?
A drill that apparently, was a cheap
Um,
Ryobi drill that I bought 20 years ago, which is
what?
probably the best drill I've ever bought because I still have it and it
You
still
should mute
works.
yourself when you're doing that
I
to
will.
save people with headphones.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, well, before we get into drilling, let me get in some other stuff.
Scotty Aquati, good morning.
What's up, Scotty? We are going to need some components.
Daniel Velez, good morning.
Hey, what's up, Daniel? All right, I think we got what we need. I got what you need. Well, we need the valve for the coming off the linear system. Okay, I got that. We are going to need a. Don't I have loose ones? No, I guess not. I guess I used them all. Or did I?
Eduardo says the drill is only as good as the drillee.
Yeah, this is true. I will agree with this. Okay, whatever. I need to open up a new pack.
Alishon, good morning.
Hey, what's up, Alishon? Good morning. Okay, got that. Got that. Let's get some airline. Let's put everything back before I make a mess. Ooh, ooh. There's gonna be big changes happening around. Well, not big changes, but I gotta do a lot of. There's a lot of moving around happening here. I gotta make some decisions here, right? Like I got a 20-gallon long that has just nothing but cherry shrimp in it. To me, that seems very wasteful, and I'm in desperate need of tank space for stuff I want to do. So those cherry shrimp might be moving to another tank. Okay. I also
That
have
should have
to.
been my 20-gallon long.
What, you need one? You need some cherry shrimp?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying you should have given me 320 longs for my 90.
All you had to do was ask, man. I would have
Uh,
taken that deal too. I even made sure you were cool with this deal. You know? And now, how long has it been? A year? Now you're upset with it? No takebacks. Ooh, that's no. Coffee's empty. Coffee's gone. That is
I don't
very
want that
depressing.
90-gallon back anyhow,
There you go.
even if you was giving it to me.
I should probably turn on the lights. Some of these tanks. Ooh, I gotta turn my Bluetooth on. Yeah, do that. All right, Mr. Fricadas tank. Go on. Okay, what else do we need? 55 gallon, you can go on too. Pow. And that one can go on as well. Bottom rack. Yeah, so I want to start ramping up. I don't know if I want to get crazy into breeding projects. But I do want to get establish more of the pseudo tank. Oh yeah, weren't we gonna name this guy last week?
Studio.
So I'm gonna breed some more pseudos. Kind of keep the colony maintained. Breed more Gertrudes, keep the colony maintained. I'm currently breeding the Luminatus, but I do think I want to move them into a bigger tank. Maybe this tank. I want to take cherry shrimp out of that tank down on the 20 long below. Oh wait, we're not even looking at, what the heck are we looking at? Oh, we're over there. I'm like talking to you guys like you're looking at me. This tank has got Celebes rainbows. These might get moved to the cherry shrimp tank, but I need to put a heater in there. Do I need to take the cherry shrimp out? I don't think so. Just put them in there. That's an idea. This tank is overrun with plants. We gotta take the plants out. We gotta take some plants out. Look at this. This is insanity. Let's switch cameras. Look at the insanity of this tank. Can't even see fish in there. Can you? Calcium chip
No.
samples here. Alright, you're over there. Come closer to me. Come closer. Yeah, there's some fish in here. There's shrimp in here too. So obviously they're cool with the shrimp, so maybe we'll put the Celebes down below. Oh, we gotta heat that tank up first, so we gotta get a heater. I have a heater somewhere. I'll have to plug it in. Take some of these this guppy grass out because it's overgrown the tank. Hook up the, I don't know, whatever. I'm all over the place. Let's just do something.
Good
I've,
morning, Robert. Good
I've
morning.
I've had too much
Long
coffee.
family show.
Hey, what's going on? Let's go down. Cause I got a drill. Right? Oh, I was gonna hook up the airline first. Let's do that. At least some of the airline. Okay. Scissors. Whoops. What did I do with the airline? That's over here. Okay. I have this goes to this. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Let's open this lid. Let's get a step stool. Let's not knock things over. What is going on with this? Wow. Wow. All right. Don't fall off. Let's take this lid off for
What
a
did
sec.
you break your steps through?
No, it just wouldn't. I don't know. It was all stuck for a minute. It wouldn't detract or retract or whatever. Extract. I don't know what the word is. It wouldn't come out. All right, so we'll put
Good
this little.
morning, Jake.
This breeder has like a tube, right, that goes down to a never clog air stone. And I'm just gonna put this little like splicer thing in there so I can just splice on another piece of tubing. Right? Then
Right.
we're gonna take a piece of tubing. Let's see. Let's take off what we need. We'll attach that to the
Take off what you
splice.
need.
I'm gonna splice this in here. Okay.
Why
I'm
don't you splice that in there?
gonna splice it in. I'm gonna bring it about here. I'm gonna cut it. And I'll cut myself. Okay. Then I'm gonna put on.
Patty wants to know if it's ass crack time already.
It is, Patty. So get comfortable. Okay. Then we take that and we hook this into here. Let's open this valve so that we got flow fast as we can go.
Alashon wants to know if you're gonna put Blue Eye Young on Skipper's auction.
Maybe someday. I gotta get to a point where I feel that I have enough. You know what I mean? All right, we can put the lid back because I believe we have it secured in the tank. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Now we can leave that until we're ready to cut it. Now it's time to get dirty, guys. Let's move this out the way. Say hi to Monty. Hello, Monty. What are we doing today, buddy? Chilling? Okay. Let's go down. Let's go down. I know I've done this before, like whatever tapped into my airline, but somehow I keep finding myself the need to do this again and again. Didn't we have a problem with this last time that you couldn't see what I was doing? Did we? Here, let's see. Maybe we can move this.
Mm, mm,
Let's
mm.
see. Can we look down? We can look down. Okay. Let's fix that. Okay. Maybe we go a little bit more over this way because that's where we're going to be working. I don't know. We'll see. I see the bracket. So as long as I'm somewhere in that bracket range, we should be good. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll mute it. Don't worry. Just testing. I gotta take my headset off anyway because I don't think I can get under there, drill. The heck was that? Sound like a dog attacking. All right. I'll be back in a sec. Keep him entertained.
Okay. Okay, people. According to Patty, I'm a one-trick pony. So I'll sing a different song today. Today's song shall be Here Comes the Rain Again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Pum 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 pum. So there, Patty. So there. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you say, Patty. And furthermore, I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. They got to be a little rain sometime. Yeah, Patty. Yeah, they gotta be a little rain sometime. Damn, is he not finished as yet? What about this one? Jigglypuff,
Oh shit. All right.
Jigglypuff.
I thought you weren't going to be a one-trick pony. Or
What?
you're a three-trick pony. Let's see how it is.
Yeah.
All right, what is this? Oh, that's the camera. Okay, so that went pretty quick and successfully, I might add. That's what she said.
Yeah. Like, have you ever like has that ever like stripped while you
No.
try to?
Thanks for jinxing me there, buddy, but no, I haven't actually had that happen yet. Thank God.
Okay. Because how the hell would you plug that hole? You know what
I
I
don't.
mean? Like,
That's a good question. That's a great question. I don't know how I would plug that hole. I'm sure there's a way. Yeah, I mean, there's like liquid. They like that liquid weld stuff. Like, well, not liquid weld. It's like a putty. It's like a putty weld. I know they use it for like plumbing.
uh-huh.
I'm gonna try and
So if it could stop water, it can stop air.
probably. I guess it all depends on how much pressure it is. It's not so much what the substance is, the pressure that it's under. I believe.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're gonna fish this down. Maybe give myself a little extra loop. Whoops, wrong way. Let's. Come on, man. Give me the slack.
Thank you, Robert. Robert says Kirk has the voice of an angel.
That angel's name is Lucifer. He's the devil
He's
in
just an
disguise.
angel.
Alright, I think that's long enough. Should be dangling. And the angling. Cut. Oh, this is why I didn't have my headset on the first time I did this. Ow. There's not enough room between my big head. Alright. Alright! We got pump.
Yeah.
We got pump in here.
That says JB Weld.
Yeah, that stuff, yeah. I actually have some of that stuff. I was going to use it for attaching the corals so you can hear this thing going nuts. Okay, there's fry in there, so let me turn it down before they get like nuked out of the tank. Hang in there, little guy. Holy cow, man. Sorry,
Hang
buddy.
in there.
I see his little fry body like, he's like, yo! Like, what the heck just happened there, man?
It's
Alright.
a tsunami.
Hopefully I didn't kill him or whatever, push him out of the thing doing that. Alright. Oh, wait. I just realized you can't see what I'm seeing. Sorry, didn't mean to set you down so quick. But we got flow. All that mulm kind of just kicked up. You can see it already in the water. Bang, bang, bang. There was a fry in here. There was a couple fry in here. I don't know where they're at the moment. I don't see them, but there's a whole bunch of junk floating around, so it's kind of hard to see them. Oh, I see one. Still in there. Cool. All right, cool. Complete success. Awesome. That was easy.
Barbara Jackson says she can hear owls outside her window. They
Nice.
sound hooty.
Hootie the owl. Well, I guess that's good. It'd be weird if they didn't sound hooty. Ew, what is on my finger? Ew, what is this? Ew. Weird gunk on me. I think I got that when I was hanging on that fish tank back there. Some weird mulm. Let me put this drill away so it's not in the way. And I remember where it is for next time. Let me do the same thing with the drill bits, because you know how that goes. If I don't put this stuff back immediately, I will set it somewhere else and I'll immediately forget where I set it, and it'll take me 4 months to figure out where it is. That's just how I roll.
That's called getting old.
It is called, yeah, it's called forgetfulness. Like half timers, not all timers. All right, next. You want to do this?
Hey, we got Bigfoot fish tanks in the house.
What up, Dennis? What's going on, man? How you been?
He says Kirk has the voice of a dying angel.
You know what else he has? He has some sick dance moves. No? Maybe?
Yes,
Quite
I
possibly?
spew on the crowd. As I spew on the crowd.
You spew?
Yeah,
Spew?
splooge.
Alright. Whoa now. Whoa now. Alright, we need a bucket. Because I have a feeling it's going to take. Actually, I guarantee you there's probably a lot of eggs in that guppy grass. Hmm.
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 What
Maybe.
you got in there? Some kind of rainbow
Yep, Celebes. Rainbow fish.
or celebes.
Celebes.
The, the old celebes.
Ye old celebs. I believe Celebes is the way to say that. Okay, so maybe I should tank some tank water. Fill this bucket up like halfway. Put the guppy grass in it and let it sit. See if anything hatches. I mean, it's only going to be at room temp, right? Maybe I'll keep it up off the floor so it doesn't get too cold. Right? Couldn't hurt. Worst comes to worst is I got plants sitting in a bucket for 2 weeks or a week and a half. 2 weeks. 2 weeks would be probably a safe bet. I don't see any fry in 2 weeks, and I'm not seeing any fry. So let me use my trusty handy hand siphon. Put this in the tank.
I gotta rid of some guppy grass myself. My guppy grass grows like weeds,
Yeah, this one. Well,
like
see, the thing is, like, this
guppy
tank is weird.
weeds.
Like, if the guppy grass, like, there's a bunch of hair algae in here too. But the guppy grass is kind of, it's like a competition. Which one grows first? Like, usually the hair algae starts growing first, and then I have to combat that by pulling that back until the guppies or the guppy grass takes over. It's like a
Which
constant battle
comes
here.
first, the guppy grass or the hair algae?
Exacto mundo. All right, we're gonna let this drain down a
Which
little
comes
bit.
first, the guppy grass or the hair algae?
So I got about 2.5 gallons out of here. That would be about a 10% water change too, honestly. Maybe we'll have to do a little bit deeper once we stir it up. All right, we're getting there. Almost halfway. And remember last, whatever, when we planted those plants in some of these tanks, some of them came floating up, so I gotta replant those. Some of these fish look really small. Maybe they actually kind of hatched in here? I don't know. Alright, let's get another
I don't know either.
one. I don't know. They seem smaller than some of the, unless, I know, like, these fry grow really incredibly slow. That's all I know. They're pretty much like traditional melanitanias that way. With the whole, I think it took like 4 months before they stopped looking like fry.
You gotta watch you don't suck some of them out with that siphon, man.
I already did. I was watching the
Cause,
end the whole time, and now I'm looking in the bucket, and I don't see nothing. So
because yeah, on my big screen I seen some swimming really close to that.
I saw it too, but they didn't go in. Now what we got to worry
They
about here
didn't they?
is
They didn't they?
there's blue shrimp all over this place. These are the ones I got from LRB like years ago. They're still breeding true. Very reluctant to mix this line with anything.
Very reluctant.
Very reluctant. I'm reluctant. Extremely hesitant.
So what you gonna do with that guppy grass, man?
Float it for a couple weeks in my bucket, and then once I'm sure there's no,
To make sure there's nothing,
yeah, no eggs,
no
fry hatching out in there. Because, not that I'm
Then
put.
you're gonna ship it to somebody.
No, I'm probably. What, the guppy grass? Come on.
Yeah.
First of all, it's all plugged up with hair algae, so. Unless,
Victoria Lee's in the house. Good
unless you,
morning.
unless you want some hair algae.
No.
Come on, you
I
stupid
know
shrimp.
what your hair algae entails. It entails also blackbeard algae.
Oh, yeah. You get all sorts of stuff in my algae. All right, come on, shrimps, get out of there. Man, there's like roots growing through this whole thing, man. Look at this. This is from the guppy grass.
Yeah.
Like pulling up the substrate. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a bigger water change. Jeez. I'm going to have to check this for shrimp, too. It's all done, said and done. Although I think the shrimp could probably survive in here without, much. All right. Pull off some hair algae. You can actually see the plants on the bottom, kind of. Somewhat.
Mm,
Well, maybe not at the moment because I'm pulling up all the mold or the substrate.
yeah. It's very moomy.
Mommy. Mommy Waters. Sounds like a blues musician. Musician. All right. That's pretty good, right? You see in there now. Most of the guppy grass gone. Most of the guppy grass is gone. Some of these. Maybe we'll just leave those because regrow the colony. I'll take out some of this Java moss. Get out of too.
See, that's the thing. Once Java moss mixes with hair algae,
Oh,
then
it's
it's
over.
like impossible
It's
to
over.
separate the two.
Yeah, indeed. This one doesn't have hair algae in it though. It was like the moss that, like, the hair algae usually stays at the top when it gets overgrown like that. Yeah. What do I need this for anything? I should probably put this somewhere. I'll put it in the bucket because there might be eggs in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's set this bucket somewhere that maybe cats won't drink out of it. Set it right
What
here.
about heat?
What about what?
Anyway, your fish room stays warmer than.
Yeah, it's good. Like I said, I'll probably keep this off the ground. Let me see. Maybe I'll put it on this. So it's not, the ground obviously is colder. So that if you keep it on the ground, it's going to suck the heat out of the thing. So I'll set it on that little pedestal thing, whatever, footstool. Let me get
Yeah.
my siphon. And we're going to do a water
And
change
then
here.
where will I sit when I come over?
Well, hopefully, I mean, we can put it on the ground while you're here so you can sit. I also do have a stool, like a bigger stool, but it might be too high for you.
You want me to give you a speech?
What's the speech?
Fuck you.
F you. Everybody needs somebody to lean on. Alright, we're going to do a little bit more of a water change here, get rid of some of this stuff I stirred up. Oh, the other thing I got recently, I found it. I've been looking for this. Whoa, whoa. You want to get out of there? There you go. Is a potassium test kit. I found one.
Mm.
And I think it'd be very interesting to test some of my water. Maybe on the one that we do all the
Skydancer's here.
Good
Good
Morning
morning,
Skydancer.
Skydancer.
What's going on? Yeah, we got a bunch of little fry from last time I grew these guys out. I'm not seeing too many adults. Where the heck are all the adults? They're probably hiding. They're smart. Yeah, so the potassium test kit I got because I constantly have this problem with pinholes in my leaves. I don't think you can see it, but you can see it in some of these grips here. There's like little holes in a lot of the leaves. And from everything I read on, it's supposedly a potassium deficiency. Now, I do occasionally dose
Right.
potassium, but I don't know how much to dose,
Doesn't
what to dose.
does Easy Green contain potassium?
Yeah, true, but
Your
Easy Green
bag.
also contains a lot of other stuff too that I'm not sure that I absolutely need because I'm pretty sure my nitrates are fine, the nitrogen, you know. I'm pretty sure the phosphates are through the roof. So the only thing I might be low on is macros or micros and potassium, right?
Mm,
So if I could solve the potassium problem, then I just have to possibly just dose.
you can solve the problems of the world
That's it. Then there will finally be
if you can
peace.
solve your yeah,
Yep,
if you can solve your potassium problem.
yep. There'll be world peace. And then we will usher in the a new era of mankind.
Barbara Jackson says she get the pinholes a lot too.
Did you find a reason for that, Barbara? Do you think it's because you have a deficiency in some of your plants, or what do you think is the cause? That's essentially my question. All right, let me.
Alashon wants to know how are the Crips doing.
The Crips you gave me are doing good. We can talk about that too in a sec. Hang on. Let me turn this off. Okay. I believe I put some of them in the Rainbow Fish 75 or 55. I believe I put some of them in the tank right next to this one. Those are the ones that I said started floating. Some of them started floating, so I got to put them back down. And yeah, in the other tank they're doing good. Oh man, I'm spilling water everywhere. What the hell?
Good morning, Lady Rosette.
Oh, and I broke off my stupid diffuser on this thing,
Yeah,
and I can't get that black part out. So
last week.
yeah, that was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody. I got that song in my head. Sorry, I gotta stop. So yeah, we'll fill this up. I don't know if we'll
Rick
test the
says I
potassium in
have
this or not.
potassium, but I'm not sure how to add it to the tank.
Yeah, the
It's
potassium I
not
have is a powder.
liquid, but in granules.
Yeah, it's kind of the same idea, and it supposedly dissolves after a while. So I occasionally do dose it. I usually put it in a bottle, put some tank water in it, shake it up, or I'll put a hot tap water in it and kind of like shake it till it dissolves, and then I add that to the tank. But I don't know if that's actually the method to do that. I don't know. I guess that's why the test kit comes in handy. We can see.
Yeah.
We can go through that in a minute.
Well, you could probably add too much.
Yeah, I'm sure you can add too much of anything. Really, too much of anything's not
Too
good.
much of anything is not good for anything.
This is correct. All right, we're almost filled.
Everything in moderation.
That's what they say. Maybe I should clean the sponge filter before we get out of this position here. Tank is filled. I probably should have did the sponge filter before. So maybe we won't mess with that right now. I'll just leave that alone. Okay. Let's put this away. Let's put the hose away. And then we can move on. What else we got? What else we got? Guess I could
Um,
replant those
Ian
again.
was saying that that's why Ian said that that's why I switched to Tropica Premium Nutrition. It only contains potassium and micro trace nutrients.
Interesting. Okay, what's it called again?
Been using it.
Say that.
Uh, Tropica Premium Nutrition.
Tropica Premium Nutrition. Okay, Tropica obviously is the plant company Tropica, right? And their Premium Nutrition
I
is their
would
brand.
assume so.
I'm parsing this out in my mind here so I can understand. You know? Okay, cool.
He
Premium
says my
Nutrition.
plants are liking it.
Might have to look into that actually. Is it a liquid fert? Premium Nutrition. Okay, we'll check that out. I'm going to put the airline tubing back. So no longer done with this. Okay, got that. That tank's going to need a little while to clear up. In the meantime, clean up a little bit here. Clean up my calcium chips. I got them wet. Those are samples from Crayfish Empire, I believe. Yep.
KJE Aquatics is here. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Keith. How you doing, man? Whoa. All right.
Mary Beth is here. Oh, you said good morning to her.
Well, you can say good morning again. Good morning, Mary Beth. All right, we'll let that clear up. Let that chill out. Look at some art. See that art?
And Mary Beth, because Mary Beth says I have a lot of Java fern, and I add extra potassium every time I do ferts.
Mmm. That's good.
Hmm.
That's good. I should
So
add
Java ferns like
potassium. Maybe that's part of the problem.
potassium.
You know what? That might actually be a huge problem with my Java
You
ferns.
you can get Java fern to grow for shit.
Yeah, because they always kind of die off on me. Maybe that's because I have a potassium problem and I don't have enough potassium for them. This
You
is
have
good info.
potassium deficiency.
Yeah, do. Speaking of deficiencies, I gotta take my vitamins. Good call. Ugh, apparently, I have a B vitamin deficiency and I gotta take these freaking pills. Or I get tired all the time and I can't do anything except want to sleep. And it really
So
sucks.
you said you need vitamin D.
B, bravo. I get all the vitamin D I need, baby. All right.
Hey, Ian, is that a liquid fruit you were talking about? That Tropica stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, what are we doing here? We gotta need a pencil. Pencil right there. All right, I have I've been meaning to do this for a while and I just haven't. Picked this up at the Keystone Clash. My Bex art. Been meaning to hang it. Pow. It's gonna go there. I have to clear out this stuff down here. I have all my like excess overflow foods and stuff on the ground. My sample packs. Oh, jeez. Turn that on. Oh. Okay. In here now. I don't know if you need to get closer, but I do. Right? Yeah, that's good. Maybe we move you over this way a little more. Not in my
Ian
way.
says, yeah, it's a liquid fruit. It also has a pump head.
Cool. I'm guessing Tropica has an online store, right?
Well, KJE says Tropica is in stock at KJE, but
Oh, sweet.
Thrive is better also in stock.
Thrive? Now, I forget who makes that. I've heard of this. Thrive is Fluvo? No. Seachem? Seachem.
I don't know.
Seachem. All right. So there's my little marker. Probably was a bad idea. Should have did that the other way.
Debbie uses Tropica.
Nice.
He says
I don't know what I'm doing
Tropica
here.
Premium fertilizer is is a liquid and very good. I use it.
There's a horrible accent. They demand you do better. I'm just trying to gauge distances here so that I don't.
KJE has Tropica,
Nice. Let's move
and
that
he
there.
says
Whoa.
Thrive is made by
Sorry.
Thrive
Isn't Thrive Chem? No? Or
Nicole
that's Flourish. Never mind. I'm getting them confused.
NILOC.
Okay, that looks like we will have enough distance there. Pow. There. Eh. Put a dot. See how this looks. Painting. Rough idea is there's. Yeah, that should do. That should do, right? Are we okay with this? Are we okay with this? We're on the same page. Let me get, I have a nail. A device for the nail. I believe a hammer is what they call them. However,
Yeah.
I believe I can probably just get away with pliers. Let's try that. Let's see. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. Maybe it will. No. You know what? Let's just use a hammer. Make my life easier. I use the little hammer, so I got getting tight spaces. Tight spaces.
Uh, and Vinay says he uses Thrive. Got it from KJE.
Nice. Uh-oh.
And Lady Rorschach is back.
Welcome back, Lady Rorschach. Kirk still has not got me stickers for you. That's a little off. I'm a little low. So somehow I screwed that up. I gotta go like another quarter-inch higher. That was off.
And Jeremy says now you'll need another artwork to balance the wall.
I know. But the problem is the other artwork I have is the long way. It's not the that artwork goes this way.
It's vertical, not horizontal.
Exactly. All right. Cool. Let's balance that a little bit. Flatten that
It's
out.
a short.
Go. There we go. They're both Adolfoids, in case you didn't notice that. All right.
Yeah. What I did notice is you're nailing straight into drywall.
Yeah. Actually, there's foam behind that as insulation,
Oh.
like that. Whatever the polystyrene extruded sheets of foam. That's what's insulated. That's an outside wall, and it's like a brick wall or a block wall. And it's not insulated, or it wasn't. This house was built in 1928, man. I don't think they even knew what insulation was back then. Their thing was,
Patty, you
burn
only
the
use
coal.
root tabs. You only use root tabs if you got plants planted in the substrate.
Yeah, I did put root tabs in that tank that's there, the one I just took all the guppy grass out. But I did that a long time ago. Well, I'd say probably about 6 months, maybe 9 months ago. I did that. But yeah. So I don't know if it's ready for that yet. All right, here's the other artwork I got. That's Sam Scales. 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 Scales.
Scales.
Scales. And I just happen to have an empty frame. But I don't know where I'm going to hang this. Anywhere. But I should put it. What is wrong with me today? I can't talk. Should just stop. Ow.
He said he got a Corey picture from Bex
Nice.
via Liquid Zoo.
Oh yeah, was it the same Corey picture? I know she has more. That's where I got that one from. The Adolfois. All right, what am I looking for? Apparently I used to have a knife around here. Okay, here we go. Scissors will work. Apparently I have no fingernails because I trimmed them off. I can't pull these little tabs up without jamming it underneath my fingernail like some sort of Chinese fingernail torture. So, not fun.
Lady
Tools.
Rose that likes your print,
Thanks.
Sam Scales print.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Hence the reason why I bought it. But we gotta I'll put it in the frame here a sec. Ooh, try not to break the glass. Now this I can't use the what do you call it? Comes with a what the heck is that thing called? Border. Uh, words. Words are escaping me today, and I don't know why.
Eduardo says, take that baby sucker out your mouth, Jason. It will help with your speech.
No, that's the way it is. All right, that was easy. Doesn't have a what do they call that? What is that word for that? I can't think of the word of it. Border. Besides border, it has a name, doesn't it? What do they call this thing?
Border?
Yeah, but it has another name. Matte.
I don't know.
Matte.
Matt.
Not Liquid Zoo. The other Matte.
Moist Matt? You
Moist
don't want a
Matte.
moist Matt in there.
No. Okay, we got that. I don't know where we can hang this. If oh wait, let me throw that out. Let's ask the great and wise Monty what he thinks. Monty, where should we hang this?
Yeah, Barbara
Okay,
Jackson says it's a Matt.
a mat. See, I was right. I remembered. Oops. Whoops. Make these legs bigger. Okay. Maybe we put it here. Let's move that. Let's move this. It just goes here. That's not too bad, right?
No, it's not too bad.
Not shabby.
Not shabby.
Not
Oh,
shabby.
who gave you that? Is that a Priscilla print?
That is a Priscilla MK print. I got that for my birthday, I believe. Somebody gave that to me. Friend of mine. You wouldn't know him.
Oh yeah,
He's cool.
I wouldn't know him. He's a very cool
He's
person.
a cool guy. He's all right. We're gonna try this a different way. I'm just gonna eyeball this. What bap? Bapish.
Eduardo says he sees a lot of wall space, Jason.
I do. Yeah, but not over there. That's getting tight. So let's see. Is that like relatively close to where we need it? That's probably too high. What the heck was that, dude?
Or me?
Yeah, you. I hope that was just a.
Yeah, my butt is brushing against my pillow.
Okay, that's not what that sounded like. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, I don't have my butt down there.
All right. Part of the
My
problem is
butt is not a plug.
I can't reach over that tank easily, so we need this.
That's been your problem for a long time.
Tell me about it. Ha ha ha. Whoa. Ha ha ha. That's it. You just got to get on the level, man. And we just do. And that's actually pretty close. Maybe a little higher. Eh. Meh. See, now I was too high.
Patty, what is up with you and Sam Scales art? Patty says Monty wants it hung in the litter box.
Well, the world is
And
Monty's litter box. How about that? What did I do with the hammer? There it is.
and Vinay says I don't see any mango art.
This is a problem, Vinay. But
Why did you have to yell "but" so loudly?
sorry, I didn't realize it was that loud for you.
But what?
But I have a mango for you. No?
Silver Creek is
Fine.
saying something about that ass.
Enjoy it, guys.
That ass?
This is what Patty lives for. Got to give my fans what they want.
There you go, mango.
There we go. Whoa. Actually came out pretty good.
Ian
Ta-da!
says chicken butt. Ian says chicken butt.
What chicken butt? Okay, let's put the hammer away. Art's been it's been taking up room in front of my fish tank for a little while, so I had to get I felt the need to get it out of my way.
Vinay says
I like it.
firm grip on that mango.
Let's grip the mango. Okay, what do we got going on here? What time is it, by the way? 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
You know what time it is?
Is it that time already?
It was. All right. Remove plants from the Celebies tank. I hung the art. I put the extra airline to the fry. I do need to set up some baby brine. And check my grindle worms. I did have a problem. Did we do that on stream last week with the grindle worms? Where they were infested?
Nilo Colostin says, "Oh my, I have these feelings, chicken butt."
I said what? Chicken butt. Let's go down. Let us go down. Get on the level. That's a little lower. Okay, whatever. We have that. Well, this is baby brine. Well, brine shrimp eggs. It's nothing right now but eggs. This is salt water from my saltwater tank. Well, I usually mix extra and have extra left over, so I just use it for my brine shrimp. I also use it for my brackish tank.
Robert's asking how the 125 project is going.
It's completely stalled because I need to get some stuff done around the house. I got to get some contractors out here to take care of other problems, including the garage. So, and apparently finding a
Not
contractor
excluding,
that is like the hardest thing on earth. I don't know why. I guess housing
not
market.
excluding, but including.
Yeah, including the garage. Okay, we do have black worms right here. Do want to gather some of these because I want to feed my flounders.
Nilo Colostin says, I'm into framed pictures of people hanging pictures."
It's a weird niche, man. It's like breaking the fourth wall, kind of, but not.
And Silver Creek Aquatics says that Patty will have Jason's butt for sale in a portrait size next week, y'all.
That's right. 5x7s, 8x10s, 8x11s. Whoops. Sorry. A little bit more on the worms. I do think I got been hitting these worms kind of hard.
And Patty says home building has slowed by way down.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason. Like, well, it, I am do a lot of work in the home building industry, and I'm telling you right now, it hasn't slowed down that much. And most of the stuff that's in the pipeline has got to get done. But
Before winter gets there.
I guarantee you, in 8 to 10 months, it'll slow down considerably because nobody's gonna be buying any more houses. The stuff that they have building right now has already been paid for, or at least under contract. But yeah, all right, we'll do the worms. Well, we'll rinse those out. But was it last week that we did the black worms or the grindle worms, and they had a problem with the colony? Like had
Yes.
too much,
You had
too much.
sour flies,
Yeah, this
fruit
one's
flies.
too wet. Last time I added too much water. It's like way too
One is
wet.
too wet, one is too dry, and one is just right.
Let's hope. This one's struggling. There are some black grindle worms in here, but I think they were a little too wet. And plus the food was gone, so that didn't help either. How about this one? It's gone. These are just starting to spring
Matt
back.
Eduardo just dropped Sam Scales' website. Thank
You
you,
guys can't even see what
Eduardo.
I'm doing. Sorry. I am taking my worm colony. These are the grindle worms. And I feed them bottom wafer extremes.
Vibes is heading to church.
Have fun vibes. Let's see how these guys are
Say
doing.
a prayer for me, Vibes.
Really? These guys are doing okay. I might be able to feed this. This one could be. So let me get a camera on that tank and we'll feed that. That sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Ow!
Yeah.
If I can get off my knees. Ow! Oh! Holy cow.
Sound like an old man.
I feel like an old man, jeez.
You know what I've been feeding my grindle worms lately? Flake.
What kind? Just like Tetra? Or like
Any kind that I have in the fish room.
yeah. Well,
It's
I've been.
just that, because I don't feed my fish flake very often. So I have so much flake food because.
Yeah, like I have a ton of it too, because A, I got a ton of samples. B, somebody
Yeah,
gave me
yeah.
like an old huge can of whatever the Tetra stuff. I was feeding them that, but what it was is
But what?
I got one of those big jars of those extreme pellets, and I was feeding them to like
Hmm.
my Corys and stuff, but I really don't like those pellets. They're not that great. Well, I'm sure they're fine, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they're fine nutrition wise, but I don't know. They seem a little too hard. Um, I don't know. I figured it was just
Patty
better.
says she's in her church right now.
I got a bunch of other things to feed, so figured the worms can handle that. All right, let's go here. You see him? He's up top. Yeah, there he is. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna get fed. Grand to worms. Grand to worms. Snowing worms. It's a temp in here.
Patty says what goes
79.
down will come back up. Good time to increase your 401k contribution.
This is very true. This is very true. Actually, you just reminded me. I did this. I moved all my stuff, like during COVID, into like a stable, like the most stable funds there are, right? And I haven't touched it like since. So I'm like gaining like nothing. So I should move it now that the market's down. I should move it into something a little more do you call it? Risky?
Isn't that a bit much grindle worms for that one?
There's 2 Batis in there, and yeah, probably. Man, these colonies are really struggling here.
I think even the worms, I mean even the snails will eat.
Yeah, they'll eat whatever, because the grindle worms, I don't think can survive underwater, so they will die. They will drown, right? And as soon as they become dead worms, I'm sure the snails will eat them. And the shrimp.
I
There's
know
shrimp in
my
there too.
shrimp eat them.
There's shrimp in there too, actually.
There's shrimp. All right.
There's some coals
Yeah.
that I had from my blue dreams. All right, we're good with the
Yeah, because
worms.
shrimp. I see my shrimp eating them too.
Yeah, we'll put that away. I will move this camera to, well, maybe we should use 4K camera because it has better resolution. So let me rinse these worms out real quick. I'll try to make this as quiet as possible. Gotta take the python off. Quick disconnects, people. Makes life easy. There we go. Alright, gonna rinse these worms. I need
And
my...
KJE was saying that you can use dry cat food or dog food too.
Yeah, I've heard that. Some people do that with the oatmeal cereal thing. I don't know about grindle worms and that, but I think they would eat it. Why wouldn't they? They're detritus eaters. As long as it starts decaying, they'll eat it. I think.
What?
Like,
The worms?
yeah.
Grindle worms?
Yeah,
They're
grindle worms.
detritus eaters?
Yes. I believe they are. I think most worms are. Well, that's not true. Some worms, like maggots, they'll eat more than just detritus. Alright. I just give these guys a good rinse or two. Try and get all that extra black junk out. I just fill it up, rinse it around, and then kind of let them... Black worms kind of settle on the
Patty says
bottom.
why?
Oh god. Patty says what?
Patty's like a financial advisor.
Hmm.
She's like, why would you ever move any money to stable value fund
I don't want to talk about it.
when you're anywhere near retirement?
I'm not near retirement. Jesus God, I got like 20 some years yet.
That's what she's saying. Why would you
I'm not.
move it to a stable value fund when you're nowhere near retirement?
Oh, well, you know, there was a whole... I don't want to get into it. There were some things going on in the world around 2020 that got a little sketchy. All right? And the market didn't look like it was going to be, so I moved money out.
I
Okay?
feel like this is a topic that shouldn't be
Yes, we
discussed
shouldn't be
in the
talking about this
stream.
right now,
And,
okay? Might not have been the best decision, but, you know.
because a lot of people got a lot of varying, uh,
It's not like I lost money.
you
It's just
know,
it wasn't growing much. All right, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, I got to remember. Were you guys here when I moved the Batis again? I did have the Batis. I had 3 Batis, right? There's 2 in this tank. Where's my finger at? Yeah, whatever. One of these. This tank has 2. One we were just looking at. And then I put one down here on that in that tank. But in that tank, there is a bunch of Von Rios Tetras that are pretty rough customers, and they're bullies to each other. And I think the Batis is getting bullied, so I moved him out. And I moved him in here with my endlers. Somewhere in here.
Cabanas was getting bullied by Tetras.
I don't know if he was getting bullied, but he was definitely hiding, and I never saw him. And even when I fed the tank, I wouldn't. I was like, is this fish still in here? Why did I get such a horrible glare on this? What is going on? Hang on, let's fix that. I don't know what's up with the glare, but it's not going away. Well, it got better, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. How about that? So I'm going to feed this tank some live foods because my experience is baddest don't really eat much other than live foods. There's also, these are my endlers, but in here are a couple Gertrudes that somehow, I don't know if the
Hello,
eggs came
Carol
down
Pop.
below. Good morning, Carol. I don't know if the eggs made it down here or if somehow the Gertrudes made it down here, but there's two Gertrudes, males, in this tank. I don't know if there's any females because it's kind of hard to tell from the female endlers. We'll take a bunch of these. I don't know where that baddest is, so I'm just going to shoot this down in the middle. Hopefully he finds it. Shoot some over there too. So live blackworms. I've been feeding baby brine shrimp a lot too. So I just made some. Plus I need to be feeding more of that to kind of condition up the breeders. Let's go over here. I have
Good
to.
morning, George.
Is it aqua balls, George? Or George RB3?
Yeah,
Okay. Morning, Aqua. Good morning,
Aqua
George.
Ball.
Hang on, let me adjust this. Boom, boom, boom. A little higher. Maybe we go this way. See if I can catch him eating today. Why is that leg not moving? There we go. Back it up so we can get right in that corner because I see one sitting. Actually, I think there's two over here. There's one here, and I think there's one there, or it might just be the same one, and it just made a lot of sand. There's also one sitting right here on top of the sand, right in front of that
Mm,
log. I don't know if you can see him.
yeah, yeah, I see him.
And I see
I
any
see it.
others?
I see his face.
And I see any others. Well, let's move this back over here so that we can see that one in the corner. And let me get the blackworms. Oops, try not to knock that over. And I just shoot this down. Now the Luminatus that are in here, of course they're going to eat a lot of these. The stuff does make it to the ground. Usually they eat the stuff that hits the ground. Get some more blackworms. This is all of them. Oh, he already came out, that one. Bam, and that other one did something too. Yep, there we go.
Patty wants to know if that's a 10-gallon.
The one we're looking at right now, yes. This is a 10. Now I was very tempted to, yeah, there wasn't two in that corner. See, I was right. It's hard to see because they do hide under the sand. This is a 10. It's got some pseudo luminatus in here. Blue dream shrimps.
And Robert wants to
And
know how's
flounders.
your L333s doing.
As far as I know, pretty good. I actually haven't been on a hunt for them in a while. Like,
Damn, your Illuminatus looks so pretty.
well, thank you. I got them from Maria Z. You can thank her for them. But,
Thank you, Maria.
thank you, Maria. Yeah, my L333s, I don't know, man. I haven't seen. This is like one of the things. Like, I just keep them in tanks, so. Unless I go hunting for him. Occasionally I see the one in the Friccata tank, because the way he hides, I always see his tail sticking out, so I know he's in there. But I haven't seen some of these in like months. I should probably see if they're actually still alive.
Depson,
Depson.
KJE says, I will send you some fruits for shrimpies.
Sweet. For shrimpies, like there's different. What do you mean? Wait, I'm confused.
Shrimps.
Berts for shrimps? What is that?
Yeah.
Like mineralizer? Is that what we're talking about? Or shrimp, or fruits that are safe for shrimp? I don't. I'm confused.
Maybe he means that he will trade you
Oh, well, that's a possibility.
fruit for some shrimp.
That's definitely a possibility. All right, do we see all four? I see three of these dudes moving around. They also eat grindelworms. They also, I think they might. I'm not too sure if they eat brine shrimp, but it's certainly they get real active when I put the brine shrimp in the tank. So obviously the Illuminatis eat it, but
Well, if any falls to the substrate,
yeah,
they
the dead
probably
ones, I'm
eat
sure.
them.
Yeah, but I think it might actively hunt them too sometimes. I don't know. We'll
Why
see.
they start swimming in this in
Yeah,
the
they get like all active. Like they'll go up on the glass, and you kind of see them like floating around, like almost like you ever see like a stingray eat where they trap something against the glass and pin it there and eat it. I think they do that with the what do you call them? Brine shrimp. Yo, this Gertrude is flipping out. Look at this. Gotta move this camera real quick. See if we can get that on film.
does he flaring?
Oh yeah, he was going nuts. It's that guy right there.
They turn a bright red when they're flaring for a female.
We're gonna do it
I
now because
mean,
the
like
camera's here.
bright red.
No, these Gertrudes are
Red.
cool. When they start flaring, they get like that one right there. Doing it. Should just set the camera up.
Take a little video ski.
Well, you know, see it happening. Fish getting legs out. I also got a bigger tripod so they can get higher. Girl, we couldn't get much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Ba-ba-da. There's that. There's that. Down.
Patty wants to know if the Luminatus is just growing out in there.
Yeah, that was kind of like a temporary setup until I'm sure I wasn't. See, I was like on the fence about what I got to do in here, right? I got all these fish, and I'm plans to do other stuff, but was that like I'm at a crossroads, you know? I got all this stuff I got to do. Can we see them? Yeah, we can see them. Those are actually coming through pretty clear.
Yeah,
Whether they flare or not's another story.
they're beautiful.
It's hot in here. Take my hat off. It got warm out. All right, where's my cheat sheet list that I was running off of to make sure I stayed on track of some sort instead of just rambling for hours? Okay, discuss the fish. Did the grindelworms. What do I have on this list? The bonsai. Can we talk about the bonsai? Remember the pack a bowl?
No, you haven't. You have not.
I know I haven't. I said, do you want to talk about it?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's talk about it. All right. Ooh, hang on. This is on the ground. Should not be on the ground. Let's see it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a great picture. Or no. Let's move this over. Oh, and I also have that vermitid snail issue. That's another issue we got to figure out. I have a feeling I gotta do a whole lot of work on that tank to get rid of that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
bonsai.
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 And it's not, that's not really the correct
Bonsai.
pronunciation.
Bonsai.
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 Bonsai. I don't know. Whatever.
It's bonsai.
Whatever. I believe you. Bless you. Okay. This bonsai, whatever you want to call it, I'm doing good. Surviving.
Bonsai.
Problem is, it's getting too tall, right? This is only a certain space that I have between here and there. Also, the other thing is, like, even though it's attached, it's not really, like, firmly attached. Very loose.
That's what she said.
Very loose. I mean, I guarantee you, it's not going to come, like, fall right off, but if I yanked it, it would come off. I could probably pick the rock up out of the water, but it's only attached on, like, one side, so it would probably peel away. So,
It would peel away.
it would peel away. I think I need to trim this bonsai, is what I'm getting at. Long story short, I think it needs to be trimmed. Either that or it needs to get removed from that rock. And I'm kind of, I don't know, I like it. So I don't know if I want to remove it or I should just trim it. Do we
Why
have,
would you remove it?
I don't know, because it's not stable, wants to fall, you know, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
If I have to go in there and
Are you
service the
expecting?
filter, I got to worry about
Are
the
you
drop knocking
experience? Are you gonna experience hurricane force winds in your basement anytime soon?
No, probably not. But I think we should trim it.
Well, maybe you should trim it. Yeah.
And I think we're going to do like a brutal trimming. Like, I'm not even going to be nice. I'm going to take it like right here.
Holy!
Now, hang
Are
on.
you kidding me?
Does it look like I'm kidding? Oh, I should use gloves for this. Do I have a paper towel? Yes, I do. Hang on. I have this stuff.
He just literally cut the whole top of the tree off.
I did. Drastic measures, man. And I have this stuff. Ugh. Like tree paste. Just hang on. Gotta hold this. Keep the wound dried up. Okay. Now I can take this part, and I bet you I can put this in something and it'll grow. Start another tree. Let's try it. I gotta find let's put this goop back. Take this out. I'll put you in here, buddy.
Eduardo says, "Oh my God, Jason, you beast! You slaughtered it."
Apparently you're not familiar with bonsai. Because let me tell you, that's nothing. All right,
You could
actually,
actually pot that piece that you cut off.
that's
You
what
know that.
that's exactly what I'm doing right this very second. I'm sticking it in a pot so it grows some roots.
Yeah.
That's actually,
If
well,
you
not
had
this bonsai.
if you had rooting hormones,
Well,
it would actually make it root a lot faster. But it will root without that too.
yeah, I actually do have rooting hormone. I just don't know where it is at the moment. Oh, here it is. There we go. Shake that up. Let me dip the end in that. Get it all over. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Stuff that in the soil. Let it alone. This is called rooting powder. There you go. Cool. Bonsai. Zai.
Bonsai.
Bonsai. See, now look. This is kind of cool. Now we're like minimalist. Now I can shape this leaf. Woo.
Branch.
Branch, whatever I meant. You know what I meant. Hey, make sure I have wire right here. See, this is where it's going to get knocked all over. Hold it real tight. Nope. Hang on.
You don't have to start so low.
I know. I got to start higher up. I'm going to knock this off, dude. And this whole thing's going to be for nothing. Arr. Yeah, good enough. Ah,
Robert Jackson says it's moving the growth to a more balanced direction.
that's right. I probably should
It,
see. This is what I'm talking about. There we go. This gets real loose, man. And I probably should have waited till that dried.
and TJ says I was thinking those look like a pair cutters.
Hair cutters. I don't know. I got them
What's
in some
gonna
bonsai kit,
be?
whatever they're called. They're some sort of branch cutters.
Yeah, they're specially concave cutters. They're made so that it cuts with a concave instead of a convex curve.
Yeah, there's just two different types. Yeah, I have them both in there. I think. I got that stupid tree bleed stuff all over my hand. Ow, and that's way hot.
Sap?
Got black stuff I put on the branch to
Sap?
stop it from sap, the sap from coming out.
All right.
It wasn't quite dried. It's like a tar almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it prevents rot from setting in.
Yeah, and it stops the sap from getting out and all that. It's supposed to relieve some stress from the tree. All right. So we'll see how that does. Oh, I knocked out some buse.
Barbara says you should wire it to the
I know.
rock.
I should wire it to the rock, but the only way to do that now is to pull it all out. And I think that would be like more detrimental than beneficial at this point. I don't know. What is going on here?
Originally, how did you have it attached to the rock?
I just set it on there.
Oh, you never
I
did.
never did anything but had it resting on there from like its own natural whatever. Dude, my nose won't stop itching. What is going on here? Sometimes these bent tweezers are like the worst thing for stuff like this. I don't know where I'm trying to go here.
Larry just came in.
Larry D. What's up, Larry?
Larry D. Good morning, Larry. And he's wondering why they butcher in the bonsai.
I don't even know, honestly. It was getting out of hand. It was getting unruly. Wasn't that
He's
what they...
torturing the bonsai.
Little tree, torturing little trees.
Yeah.
Get in there, you stupid. Alright, whatever. Either survive there or you don't. Okay. Junk. Dropped my thing. Got some junk here. Junk there. Put that in the plants. Should probably add a little more water. Okay. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Where is the... Where is a water pitcher? Or my measuring cup? Is it in here? Yes. We'll add a little water to this. It's getting kind of low. Getting kind of low. I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
I didn't do it yet. Was it just
Well, I
like
was in advance of you doing it.
you're preemptively blessing?
Yeah.
Hang on. Need that. Really? Okay. What is this? Pieces of hell for a...
Peplin's here. Good morning, Peplin.
Good morning, Peplin. What's going on? All right. Oh, jeez, Louise. Thank God that was not open. I just knocked over a bottle of water, or a can of water, but it was close.
It wasn't open yet. Gotta itch my nose.
Oh, I stirred up some dust, people. All right, bonsai, taken care of.
Bonsai.
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 Okay, I think that's time to celebrate. No? Fine. Fine. Be that way. People are party poopers. What else we gotta do? We trim the bonsai. We're gonna test for potassium. Let's test for
Bonsai.
potassium. I want to try this out. I want to see this new test.
Yeah, why don't you test for
Let's test for.
potassium?
Let's. You know, it's a fine idea, man. Fine idea. Ooh, I got the hiccups.
You didn't crop my beard properly.
You did what?
You didn't crop my beard properly.
Crop your beard?
Yeah.
Oh,
And adding my head to that thing.
oh yeah, because I didn't think you were coming up. Want to come up? Bring you up.
No,
I'll fix it.
I mean in that little thing dancing.
Oh, you mean this thing? Dude, that's all the beard you had at that day. That's all I got. Okay. Don't mind the cat toys on the ground. Salifert freshwater test potassium. Okay. It's in date. Let's check it out. Instructions. Tubes. 4 tubes. Syringes. K2. K1. What is this? K3. Another syringe. Okay.
Wow.
This looks complicated.
Well, that came with that. Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
All right, let's look at the
Looks like some
instructions.
scientific experiment.
We got pictures. Okay. Before commencing with each test, it is very important to clean the nozzle, including the tip of it, of the K3 dropper bottle. Oh, we haven't even done that yet, so we don't have to worry about this. Even if it looks clean and dry, do not do this by applying a slight pressure with a tissue by cleaning. All right, we'll make sure we do that. Do not put the cap back on the K3 bottle until the test has been fully performed. This test requires only 1 test vial. The extra vial allows an extra test to be performed while one of the vials is undergoing a cleaning procedure. Okay, so we only need 1 vial. Okay. Add 5 milliliter syringe of aquarium water for the test vial. There will be a small air bubble in the syringe. Do not attempt to remove this bubble. Okay, let's do that. Let's get some tank water.
Matt's here.
Uh-oh. All right, well, we got to end the stream. Matt's ruining it. Good morning, Matt. What's going on? There will be a small air bubble. You can't remove it. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. Okay. Add with the syringe 5 milliliters of aquarium water to the test vial.
Patty wants to know if you're douching yourself.
Maybe. All right. It's 5 milliliters. Add 0.5 milliliters of K1 using the 1 milliliter syringe. There will be a small air bubble. Do not attempt to move this. Come on now. All right, whatever. K1. I'm supposed to add 0.5 milliliters. 0.5 milliliters of K1. This is
No,
like
Matt, I'm not slacking. I'm just ignoring you.
0.5. Let's just get exact 0.5, 0.5. All right. Add the whatever test file. Add 0.5 of K1 in the test file. 0.5 of K1. Pow. Swirl the test file gently for 60 seconds. Well, let me put the lid back on this so I don't knock anything over. That's not the one they said to take the lid off or keep the lid off. 60 seconds. Starting now. Gently swirling. And 60 seconds is a lot longer than people think it is. Alright, after we're done with this, we add to the test file 4 drops of K2. Hold the dropper bottle as vertical as possible. There is no need to swirl. Okay.
Good Good morning, Aquarium Daily.
Good morning. Hang on, I gotta get this tissue.
Still Waters. Good morning.
Good morning, Stillwaters. Stillwater. Stillwater.
Stillwater.
Never knew Stillwaters. Alright, that's been about a minute, you know. We good with this? Are we okay with this? Everybody say that we've gently swirled this for about a minute? Feels like an eternity.
Matt says 60 seconds. I can give you 15.
We know, Matt. We know. Okay. Let me open this, and I'm supposed to wipe this bottle off and leave the bottle off until we're all done. So, whoops, whoops, whoops.
Patty says you have terrible wrist action.
I know. I'm sorry, Patty. I'm trying to do this with like 10 things in my hand. I can see why they had that off. It's all this blue junk all over it. Whoa. All right. Add to the test dropper 4 drops of the K2. There's no need to swirl. So 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no need to swirl. Okay. Add to the test file K3 dropwise. Hold the dropper bottle as vertical as possible. Swirl gently for 2 seconds after each drop. Continue adding K3 dropwise until the color changes from whitish or yellowish to baby blue or light blue. The color change is very dramatic. Okay, I think that's the important part of this test. So swirl every time we add a drop. 1. Gently, gently. 2. Change. It's clear. 3. Gently, gently, gently. 4.
Swirl it gently.
5.
My God, how much of this you got to do?
I don't know. 6 until it changes color.
Until it changes color.
Yeah. 6. 7. Jeez Louise, man, what's going on here? I guess we're not deficient on calcium or potassium. Maybe we're. I don't know. I don't know how this test works yet. 8.
8.
9. Ah,
9.
change color. It changed color at 9.
At 9?
Yep. It's now bluish. See that? I don't know if it looks any different to you. Okay. With this test,
Yeah.
the more K3 that has to be added, the lower the potassium value is. I just added 9. So that means, according to this, there's a little chart here. Test vial cleaning procedure. Whatever. Potassium concentration in fresh water should be typically 5 to 30 milligrams per liter. We are at, according to this, 20. So I guess we're in the green range. I did fert this tank this week though, so maybe that's why. Interesting.
You should have tested your water out of the tap. Is what you should have done.
It's not a bad idea. Well, it's not like we don't have another test. Look at that.
TJ Autocross says, I no longer think the master test kit nit- nitrate test is excessive.
After this, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
let's take that back off and clean this tip again. Set this down. Now that we know how to do this, that was relatively pretty painless, man, honestly. So let's get 5 milliliters of this tap water.
Patty says she thinks she's gonna repaint her bedroom in that color.
That blue, it's a nice blue. It's like a baby blue. All right,
Lady Rorschach.
Oops, that's not quite enough. 5 milliliters.
LOL. I prepped it last night. Bunny till overnight. Oven French toast. Making the butter brown sugar topping as we speak.
Nice. All right, here we go. Do. Okay. We got 5 milliliters here.
Eduardo wants to know if you're a secret scientist.
Oh, I'm a mad scientist. Okay, what do we do now? We got the tap water. 5 milliliters. We add 0.5 of the K1, which is this.
Jeez.
0.5 of the K1.
Oh, guess who's here? Shanna's here. Good morning, Shanna.
Good morning, Shanna. Point 0.5.
You came just in time to see him do a potassium test on his water supply.
4 drops of this.
Booyah.
Right, and we swirl for 60 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alexa, timer, 1 minute. I'm gonna do this officially. Just gonna sit here and spin this for a minute. It's gonna seem like eternity, right? Gently. So while I'm doing this, guys, how is everybody? Let's talk about that saltwater tank and the problem. Snails. Up here. This tank has a problem. The vermitid snails are getting worse.
The vermitid.
Vermitid snails. Yeah. They're getting worse.
It's getting worse.
So I think what I'm gonna do, they make those things that you can hold frags, right? So I think I'm gonna take my corals, I'm gonna frag them off, whatever the rocks that they're on, put them on like that little frag shelf for a moment, and then I'm gonna take all the rocks out of this tank. I'm also gonna take the power head out of the tank and put a new one in. And I might actually put a new heater in there too, just because I don't want anything that's living on that heater and stuff. Wow, that was a quick minute. Okay. Now, but yeah, and then once I frag off those corals, I'll take all the rocks out, maybe keep an eye on the corals, like put whatever, scour over them, make sure there's no vermitid snails on the corals, and then go from there. Maybe add like lava rock or something instead of 1. All right, we gotta count drops. 2. 3. Whoa, almost bad. Too many. 3. Hang on.
Craig's Catfish Cave is here from
Right
down
on.
under.
4. They have a 4, right? Counting. 5.
5.
6.
6.
7. 8.
And Debbie's yelling at you saying,
9.
Jason, swirl 1 minute, then drops.
2. Oh, wait. What was that? 10, right? It's either 10 or 11. So we're even less than what was in that tank right now. So I think it's 10 to 15 parts per million is where the tap water's at. Current tank was at 20. I did fert
And
this
that was
tank that
because
week.
you furted it. You furted it.
I did put ferts in it this week. I did a squirt of aquarium
You
co-op
did furt
easy
it.
green. In all my tanks, I did water changes and then I added fertilizers because I felt like they were in need. So that's good to know. I think we should
I
keep an
think you
eye on
messed
this.
something up because Debbie's saying don't swirl, then add other drops.
I'm supposed to swirl for 60 seconds after I add these 4. Like tap water, 0.5 milliliters of this. Swirl for 60 seconds. No, wait. It was yeah, it was this. We swirl for 60 seconds, I think, after we add that. Maybe I was wrong. Did I do this wrong? No,
I
it's
don't
when I
know.
add this, then I swirl for 60 seconds. That's what I did. And then you're supposed to swirl for 2 seconds after you add every one of the drops of the K3. Where is the K3? I put it away. So, tap water, 0.5 milliliters of this. Swirl for 60 seconds. Add 4 drops of this. Add drops
Matt
of this.
says you screwed up both tests
I
you
did
were
not
at.
screw up best both tests. Get out, Dodge. First test was accurate. This one might have been screwed up. I don't remember how I did the order on this. But I thought I did it right. I thought I did it reading it. I don't know. Anyway,
Right, that test is for potassium.
yeah, we're testing potassium. All right, no, it says how to clean this. Let's see if there's anything crazy about this. Make sure the reagents are capped tightly. Store at room temp. Discard the samples. Rinse tap water. Remove as much scale as possible. Well, it's easy to do that if you rinse with RODI water. Okay, put this away. Let's rinse. These caps can go on. Caps are on. Caps are on. Rinse, rinse, rinse. So, keep an eye.
CNW Aqua. He says it's a drug test.
Maybe next week we'll test it again and see if it's going down. How much the plants are sucking up.
According to Debbie, Debbie says your second test was void.
Okay. Because what? I added the drops and then stirred, as opposed to stirring before the drops.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Me either, actually. Apparently. Thought I knew what I was doing.
And Liquid Zoo says the first test he skipped drop 3 and went right to 4
What?
in his counting.
I don't believe you. Counted everything out loud. Come on now.
There's one sure way
I know.
to find out
I
if
have to
you
watch the
screwed up,
replay.
and that's watch the replay.
Oh well. We're either on or off. Guess we could do this again, but you know, I don't believe any of you right now, so. I guess I won't write down the results of this test. And we'll take it as a learning experience. And next week.
You're not gonna start a chart.
Nope, next week we'll start the chart because there's obviously some serious questions about the accuracy of what I just did. Okay? So we'll deal with that later. Let's look at some fish. All right, what we got? That's all I got, man. Well, I mean, we could move some fish around. Oh, I got that ink bird I wanted to set up, but I don't know if I feel like doing it. Guess I could do
Well,
that.
it is 11 o'clock.
It is 11 o'clock. It is 11 o'clock.
And good morning, Kenny.
Good morning, Kenny. Hey, you know what? Did that even work? Does this work? Yeah, it does. I forgot about this whole chat thing this whole time.
You just remembered that, did you?
Now, why isn't that chat supposed to be red?
Yeah, it's blue. Or is it green?
It's looking bluish to me.
Green and blue. It's green and blue. The names are in green and
Oh, I see.
the
That's why.
text is in
I
blue.
never saved the settings. That's why. So let's copy
Ah,
that. Let's go over here. Hold on.
another fail. Matt,
What's up,
it's
Matt?
another fail.
Did that work? It worked, didn't it? Starting to see it.
Well, yeah, the names are in green and the chat's in red now.
Yes. Very festive.
Very festive. You need something in yellow.
It's getting
Well, that's
started.
just too big.
I know. I'm just trying. I'm just testing things around here, man. Just relax. Start with me, buddy. Trying to figure out why that feels so.
I'll start with you. I'll finish with you too.
All right. There. Good enough.
And seeing the uh Chris, yeah, PNW Aquas's Christmas chat.
Yeah, it does seem like that, right? Let's see. Does this change anything? I just wiped it out. Whatever I just did. I think I have to copy it again. Maybe I killed all the chat. Maybe nobody's chatting.
No, people are chatting.
Now it's red and orange.
And
But Fishy might not have a job. Now, why aren't we seeing all the names? Why is it everything like? Oh, I think it's because the font's too big. That's why. Let's bring that font down.
Robert Jackson says the background seems too dark for those colors.
Yeah. Whoops. Whoops.
What the heck is that?
Apparently the page is not available. Hold on. Did that work?
Patty says yes. Kill the chat and put us out of our misery.
I guess I
And
did.
Kenny, you wasn't here for any of my singing, so I gotta sing something for you. Seeing that Patty says I'm a one trick pony. Uh, I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There got to be a little rain sometime. That one was just for you, Kenny.
All right. Maybe I save the settings. What happened here? Copy this. Properties.
Matt, I will always have a job here. Always.
Will always love you. All right. Yeah, I don't know. You don't need all the fancy stuff. Just show us a cam view from the front and one from the back. Turn off the music and let us watch the show and listen to the moans. Okay. Remember that. Sing, pony, sing. Now I think I don't know why the names are coming through different. Fishion Tactics. Let's see. Does this work? Funny. I keep wiping out the chat, making changes. I don't know. Whatever. We'll have to mess with this sometimes. It's not a big deal. That's about it. Yeah.
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 Mm.
I'm good. How about you? We got a lot done today. I think. No? You don't think?
Yeah. I would say you got a lot done today.
It's been a fruitful morning.
And everybody in this stream should be grateful that you are streaming.
Exactly. Exactly.
And if you guys are not grateful,
And I don't even know.
I'll give my speech. I'll give my speech.
Uh-oh. You don't want his speech. That's bro. See if I can do this. Browser, add existing. How? Did I add it? I thought I did. Where'd it go? What did I just do? Apparently I didn't add it.
Patty's just jealous that I am brave enough to be on a stream, whereas she's too chicken shit.
You got it there, Patty. Might have you there. Why didn't that add that? That's weird. Oh, it did. It just didn't show me it added it. How small that chat is. Can you guys see that? Let's make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but it's a dark color on a dark color.
I don't know how you get dark color on a dark color. It's a red on black or green. Yeah, I got to figure something
Should
out
be
for that.
white.
Yeah, I was just testing it out, man. Make sure it works. This is everything's in flux here. Okay, just settle down.
And
Settle down.
Ricky De Hoyos is here.
Good morning, Ricky. Go, man. Whoops. Not what we want to do. We want to make that like that. Do that either. We want to trim it down. There we go. There we go. Keep it in that corner. You're very ungrateful. You seem ungrateful.
Yeah, Patty. Patty, you know what? You just made me want to sing more. Is all you did. That's all you did. I beg your pardon, Patty. I never promised you a rose garden, Patty,
Uh-oh, what did I
along
just
with
do?
the sunshine, Patty. There got to be a little rain sometime, Patty.
What is a hex color for gray? Hex color for gray. And how do you spell gray? That's the question. That's a good question.
Gray.
You know what? I gotta ask this question. We're gonna make a poll. We're gonna change.
Poll.
Yeah, we're gonna change this to whoops, gray or whoops, gray. I want to know. Can I vote my own poll? No, can't. All right. So the hex color for gray is 80, 80, 80. In case you didn't know that. Select a color. Oh wait, just select a color. How about that? That makes it easier. We'll make it darker. Pow. Pow. Move this down. Oh no, we can't see anything. Hold on a second. What is going on?
9 people voted. 12 people has voted. And Shanna says, why not make the text white?
I don't know. Why don't you make your own stream and decide what color you want to make your text? Huh? Huh? A little off screen there. Sorry. It's a little bitter. Although I thought that was funny. Sorry. Can't help myself sometimes. Let's cut that back. Oops, that's not the right thing. Color source. Cut that back. Oh, too far. Somebody type a very long sentence, like 150 characters long. Okay. I can make that, yeah. Can make things better. Why do we need this on screen? Isn't technically already... What? Hang on. Apparently I'm truncating things. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed to know. Can we scale this a little? There we go. I don't like the grayed out area. Everybody's a freaking critic, man. Jeez Louise. Alright, what color would you like? Is this changing it? No. Well, it is, but you're not seeing it. Let's do this. It's a good color. It's a good color. It's a good... Yeah, there you go. That stands out a little bit better. Yay.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I want to do it. That's why. Because I think it's interesting. Why do I have water on me? Alright. Now. Bum, bum, bum. Oh,
Eduardo wants a shade of pink.
I'm sure he does.
Eduardo, how about 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink?
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. That might be illegal. Alright, there's that. Whoops, 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 whoops. Wrong button, wrong button. Alright. I feel like that's cool. And we got there too. If I feel like using it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need this at all. So I can remove it at will. And from here too.
Eric Wyrock. Good morning.
You know what I can remove and can't remove? Mangoes. You know what I say? I say, deal with it. Wait, can you see me in this reflection? Barely. That's right. That's right. All right. Now I'm done torturing everyone. Hey, let's see what you're saying. Now I can see the chat. Look at that. Maybe I'm doing it so I can see chat. Hmm?
If you wanted, you could dance naked,
Oh, I see.
in front of the fish tank if you wanted.
I could. It's a good idea.
It's your stream.
It's a good idea, man. I think I might do that.
Lady Diane, good morning.
Good morning, Lady Diane. How are you? All right.
Good morning. Good morning. Pa 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 pow pow pa 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 pow. Pa 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 pow pow pa 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 pow.
Somebody had a
Did you just
question?
mute me?
No, I didn't. I muted myself while I was coughing.
Oh,
Somebody said repeat the question, Steph. I don't know what the question was. I don't even see Steph. Am I not seeing Steph?
I hate stupid people was here. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but somebody said repeat the question, but I'm not seeing any question. Oh, Matt, I just saw your message
I
about
don't know.
emailing. Sorry, my brain. Okay, never mind. I don't think that was to us.
Question from Matt.
That was question for
Yeah,
Matt.
yeah, for stupid Matt.
Yeah, dumb Matt. Dumb Matt. All right, Matt.
Dumb Matt. Dumb Matt.
Matt, this is for you. And it is definitely that time. It's 20
It's
after.
that time.
I mean, we are over time. A couple of weeks we've been going late, right? Maybe we should end on time sometime.
Yeah.
Well, relatively. Relatively. Pow, pow, pow,
Pow
pow,
pow pow
pow.
pow.
Pow, pow, pow.
Pow 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 pow.
There you go. See, I need to be able to highlight text. Like, yeah.
Mm.
Perfectly aligned photo prints. Yeah, except they're not perfectly aligned. And one of them's out of order. I need to straighten them. Hey, it's like pictures. They get knocked around. The door gets slammed. Pictures jumble around. Life. What are you gonna do? Here, let's see this. Is this Shanna complaining about this? I want to see if I change this, if it changes it in real time. As long as I have to save it. Copy it. Whoops.
What?
Save. Does it automatically adjust the... Okay, the chat did wipe out, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody chats again. Or if I just wiped out chat entirely. Nope, there it is. Now it's
No.
white.
Yeah. And people's names are in green.
I wonder why that changed. I think that's... I don't know. They weren't in green before, were they? No. And it just
No.
shows the mods that have a wrench. Okay. Interesting. I wonder why I changed the... I wish I could change that. Person's chat name, or the color. Doesn't give me the option for that. Oh, I see what it is.
It looks like it changes it directly related to the color of the chat.
It's whatever the changes you make, it's YouTube comes through as green. Twitch comes through as red. I believe Facebook is coming through as blue. I don't know. There's a bunch of different,
Oh.
like, this is something you could stream. You can get the chat from multiple chats in one place if I was streaming on multiple platforms. But I'm not.
Oh. I see.
Mm-hmm. See?
Also very very interesting.
Exactly. We got some stuff in the flux. Things are changing. I got to deal with that
Things are changing, people.
snail infestation. I got to
Suffer
clean.
in the fluff.
I got to clean this tank. Look at that thing. Holy cow.
Holy cow.
Holy cow. I got to move some fish.
Cows that are holy.
I'm going to maybe move the Celebes into that 20 long after I put a heater in there. This is going to be a big week, maybe. Maybe.
It's gonna be a big week,
Or it's going to
people.
be, or it's not. Nothing's going to change. I either will or won't do it. I guess we'll have to tune in next time to find out. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Uh, Steph wants to know if this pump is okay for a pool pond,
What pump?
and he dropped the link.
Oh, hang on, let me look at chat.
It's an Amazon link.
Am I not seeing this yet? You said it was Steph, right?
Yeah, but it was the Matt that dropped the
Oh,
link and
match. All right,
repeated the question.
I got you. Well, let's take a look at the pump. Making sure I'm not showing anything that we don't need to show. Okay, whatever. Submersible pump, 330 gallons per hour. Wait, GHP. What the heck is G? No, what's the H? Uh-huh. For swimming pool gallons. Horsepower. Giant horsepower. Let's see. Automatic pump with off water level sensors. This looks like it would be like a sump pump. For swimming pool, basement, pond, hot tub, drain. Automatic pump on off with water level sensor. That's what I'd worry about. Are you worried? Oh wait, it'll. Okay. Yes, this is gonna work like a sump, right? Like if like there's a float there on the left. Here, right? Make this bigger. I believe there's a float in here that will sense the water level. As long as there's water in here, it will turn on. I guess that's a safety thing. That can't hurt. So it'll pump, pump, pump. A bunch of different fittings there. That seems cool. I don't know what sort of thing is under here for any sort of protection for the impellers. Let's see another picture. Yeah, looks like there's a grate of some sort. Not nothing. Yeah, I don't see why this. I mean, it would definitely work. Number 2. What is this? Number greater than 3. Oh yeah. Okay, so as long as you got 3 inches of water, it'll pump. Less than 2, it stops. Okay. And it has like its own little float thingy in there. Automatic level sensor. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Different pipe fittings, which is definitely cool. 1 inch, 3/4. Yeah, you're gonna be fine with it, I think. I just the flow is gallons per hour. That's the word, right? That's what the GPH is. But I don't know what gallons per P is. Wait, it was GHP. I think they just meant to be GPH. I think they got transposed there. Okay. That makes, yeah, GPH. So 3,300 gallons per hour. That's pretty heavy flow, but you got big tanks too, right? The only thing I would be concerned about, is it for a pond? Is that what she said it was for? I don't know what I don't know what she's planning on using it for. A fish tank, I was assuming. Like, I'm assuming it's a big tank. Like a sump. You know what I mean? Like a sump? A sump? A sump. Sump, a sump, a sump. See, yeah, this is like a, yeah, they're using it as a pond pump. They're probably using it to drain the pump, though. This looks like one of those, like, trash pumps you throw into, like, a pond or, like, a ditch to drain the water out, pump the water out of it. That's the kind of stuff they use in construction sites a lot, actually. Very similar to that. But, pool. Okay. Yeah, I don't see why you can't. The only thing I would worry about is, where's that picture? Under here. Uh, there's very little protection from sucking in like little fishes or whatever. So maybe Just put some sort of sponge around this so you're not sucking in debris. That would be my only concern. I mean, it's got some grates in here. I don't know how fine, you know. That would be my only thing. I'd be protect that. Yeah, you could do that. Put a sponge. I mean, it looks like you could easily fit some sponge in there. Something. That would be the only concern, and otherwise, I don't see any reason why it can't work. Yeah, that's right. You know, the old pantyhose.
Yeah, that's why I got on my python, a pantyhose. I put a pantyhose on my python.
Whenever I need that, I have like a little mesh bag I put over the end of it. Otherwise, I don't really. I only put the mesh bag over it when I'm doing the blind cave tetra tank because those dudes are
They're
suicidal.
stupid.
Yeah. Well, you know they don't have eyes, so can't really blame them for trying to swim in places like, hey, what's up
They're
in
like,
here?
oh, this is great flow. Let's
Yeah, it's
go
like,
with it.
hey, the water's moving this way, guys. Let's go. That's actually
Let's
what I
head
think.
this way.
I think they do think that. Yeah, so that pump should work. I don't see why not. Yeah, Greg Donner's got a point there. He says that you wouldn't run them as a pump full time because they use a lot of power. That's actually probably something I didn't think about. Probably is a pretty big power hog because those are designed to be like draining stuff and then
It's a power
unplugged.
hog.
Yeah, so there's that. We are wrapping up here. We're still here. I don't know. Sometimes it takes us a while to get the heck out of here. All right. That's it. We're done. You done?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, folks. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit that like button,
yeah.
I would
And
really appreciate it too.
and and Patty, I still love you.
Still,
I don't care what you say about me. I
still
still
love you,
love you,
Patty.
Patty.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, hit that like button if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. And anybody watching replay, you guys are awesome. Wait, there's a camera. You can see me. You guys are awesome. And we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Bye.
Yeah.
Be good.
Bye.
I'm gonna mute him.